Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and I'm outraged, and I'm sure you are as well, as we talk about VAR and blow the bloody doors off on VAR. We've got an amazing league table that shows you how the league would look in the Premier League with no VAR. But the first thing we're going to talk about is that ridiculous decision in the FA Cup game between Crystal Palace and Everton last night, with Calvert-Lewin sent off for what clearly wasn't a red card. And I tell you what I'm tired about, and I want to get your comments on this, because we're really banging our head up against the brick wall here. This is just frustrating beyond belief, but the powers that be won't do anything about it. We've got a new Goldbridge Saves Football podcast out today. Please do check that out. Links in the description. Talking about our team of the season, the FA Cup, etc. But we've been talking about this on the podcast since August. Switch VAR off. Football with it off is better. We're going to look at this league table in a moment, which is a better league table. But you know what gets on my nerves? It's all these boffins who keep going, yeah, it's not VAR, it's the people that run it. Yeah. Well, it actually is VAR. It is VAR, because VAR is a concept and it's not fit for purpose. It is operated by humans and they can't operate it. We need to move past this nonsense that we can't switch VAR off because it's not the technology, it's the people who handle it, need to handle it better. I watched a couple of Carabao Cup games just before Christmas. They weren't great games. They actually weren't that good. Chelsea-Newcastle, it wasn't a great game. Liverpool-West Ham, it wasn't a great game. But the flow of the game was way better. You didn't get ridiculous amounts of time added on. You felt like the halves of football came and went and you focused on the football. There were no stoppages. It was just better. And that's the bottom line. I would love an audience with the PGMOL, with the Premier League, with UEFA, with FIFA, and just sit there and say, you're meant to provide the best entertainment this football can offer. And you're failing. It is a fact that a championship game is better than a Premier League game to watch in relation to emotional flow. The quality of the Premier League's better because you've got better players, but the way the game is officiated is worse. Football is better to watch down your local park than it is on a Sunday afternoon when it's Arsenal against Liverpool. Not quality-wise, but the flow. You're almost handicapping Premier League football by saying, yes, it's the best league in the world. Yes, we've got really good players, but we're going to make it worse by adding 10 minutes on at the end of each half, slowing everything down, ruining the matchday experience for complete and utter incompetence. VAR is broken. It is broken. Calvert-Lewin last night is not going to get sent off in a game without VAR. But with a game with VAR, he does, because someone slows it down, slow-mo, and goes, look, his foot's up. It doesn't connect with the player, but it's reckless. It's, let's send him off for it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Re-officiating a game again. Offside, they're not quick enough. And when they do it quickly, like they did with Saka against Fulham, we don't see the replay of it. That we know that offside doesn't work. They're drawing fucking lines and arrows and stuff. It's not fit for purpose. The handball rule is not fit for purpose. It's just confusing. We're better up. The bottom line is our game is better with the mistakes of human error and no VAR. We're compounding mistakes. To get that referee running over to the touchline and looking at that for 2 or 3 minutes and going, yeah, I think it is a red card. Oh my God. It's just switch it off. Switch it off. I've been saying this for months. Many of you agree with me. I'm tired of seeing it's not the technology, it's the people. Yeah. It's the people have to run VAR. So if the people aren't good enough, VAR's not good enough. But the technology isn't good enough. Technology, slow-mo, get rid of it. Technology, drawing lines and arrows with a ruler, get rid of it. You haven't got the technology to do this game. If you're going to use technology, it should be instantaneous. The priority should be to keep the flow of the game going. For the spectator, in the ground, it's horrible. It's a horrible experience to be in the ground. You get no updates on VAR. You're sat there picking your nose. It's horrible for the player. I've spoken to numerous players over the last 6 months, privately and publicly, and they have said, it doesn't work. We're running around 100 miles an hour and then you stop for 3 minutes and then you start running around again. You're going to get injured. It doesn't work. Switch it off. But they won't switch it off. We're stuck with it. And it's abhorrent. It's absolutely disgusting. And it happens every day there is a match. Not every week, not every month, every day. It is complete and utter incompetence. Now, somebody might say, I thought the Calvert-Lewin was a red card. But it's not a red card you go looking for. That's what everyone's talking about. If the referee on the pitch gives a red card, Get it rescinded on Monday. Refer it to the FA. An injustice on the pitch you can deal with. It's an instantaneous red card, you move on. But going looking for these things, going looking for these, dives in the box and stuff like that, it's killing football. It is absolutely killing it. We've got a 15 to 20% increase in injuries. It's directly to do with the minutes that are being added on. Switch it off. And also, when you look at this, this is a really interesting piece. So look, this might upset some Liverpool fans, but how the Premier League table would look without VAR. Now, what they've done here is quite simplistic. They've basically said what would happen if there was no VAR. So remember, the Liverpool goal against Spurs in this isn't a goal because it was offside given on the pitch. So that's how they've done it. So any penalty that was given because of VAR doesn't count. Any penalty that was given on the pitch but that VAR overruled it does count. Any offside that was given after a goal by VAR but wasn't given so basically any decision on the pitch is what they've adhered to, and anything that VAR influenced isn't. So the Liverpool goal was given offside on the pitch wrongly, so they've kept it like that. But the league table is really interesting. Aston Villa would be top with 46 points. Liverpool would be second with 45. Arsenal and Spurs would be on 41 points, and Man City would be on 40 points. So Villa would benefit from this. Brighton would be in 6th place with another 5 points. And interestingly, they would be the best beneficiaries from no VAR. The worst would be Chelsea, who would lose 6 points. So I don't know how that works for them. But yeah, it's a damning indication of how bad it has influenced. And look, also, that's only if VAR didn't exist at all, not whether VAR got things right. So it's for me, it's not about how many points Brighton have got more or how many points Villa have got more. I mean, 4 more points is a lot of points. 5 more points is a lot more points for Brighton as well. But it's not about that. For me, it's just about the sheer... This is the worst season I've ever known. And it's coincided with loads of injuries. And that, to me, is because we're taking too long on every decision. I think Howard Webb has got every referee in this country shitting themselves. And he's probably shitting himself as well, going, we've got to get this right. I don't care how long it takes, we've got to get this right. And then we're taking too long. The game is diluted. Injuries are happening more. And I'm telling you, the bottom line is football is better without VAR. And nobody can argue with that. You can walk into any head office to do with UEFA, FIFA, Premier League, PGMOL. MOL. Football is better without VAR. It's not a slogan. It's a fact. It's better to watch without VAR. It's more enjoyable. And I absolutely 100%, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. If we turn VAR off tomorrow and Wigan score a goal with a handball on the back post and it can't be reviewed to VAR, I'll take it. I'll take it because it's better. That injustice you can deal with better on a Monday morning than the injustice that we have day after day with VAR. And also, look, it's not like we can't revisit it when it's better. Like, offside should be automated, instantaneous. There should be technology on the goal lines all the way around the pitch for the Arsenal-West Ham game. They should know that. We're living in 2023. And we've started something that we haven't got the technology for. The handball rule can be fixed without VAR. You just have a strict handball rule, and there is no grey area with it. The red card thing does not need to be reviewed on VAR. To me, it doesn't need to be reviewed on VAR in the pitch. If you get a bad red card in the game, send it to the FA. They can rescind it. If a referee misses a red card in the game, let them review it after the game, and they can give them a 3-match ban then. You don't need to be doing a lot of these things in game. Let the referee on the pitch officiate. That's what I say. Anyway, get your comments in below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Very, very big topic, and I expect to see a lot of variety in the chat. Thanks for watching. Remember, we're back tomorrow with the FA Cup game between Sunderland and Newcastle at lunchtime. And the podcast is out with a new episode. Premier League team of the season so far. My alternative Premier League team of the season so far, where I can't pick anybody in Will's Premier League team of the season. And also, we talk about the FA Cup and its future as well. Check that out, Goldbridge Saves Football. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe. Legends. I'll speak to you in a bit.